Foxy's unlimited data for YouTube Shorts has got me blissing out to bento box ASMR.
I get my tingles from bath bomb crumbles.
You do you.
Unlimited data for social media and YouTube Shorts on Voxy Mobile. Selected social apps in UK. T&Cs apply.
If the prep is always
Good morning, bonjour, hola, como estas? It's Edward back at you with yet another stream on this very grey Sunday afternoon. Naturally, we're back at it again, feeling a good mood. How's everyone's day going? Yes, all fueled up, having just had a lovely curry for lunch. And we've got enough to react to. Now, if you're new to the stream, as many of you will be, we always start out just to get everything nicely warmed up and in the swing of things. We do a lovely sort of reaction to all the sporting news that's happened over the past wee while. And actually, the first article that caught my eye, and it wasn't this one specifically, but it was a rumour on what you always see on Sky or BBC. They do their daily rumour breakdown, and it was this one relating to Elliot Anderson. And essentially, it's the whole theory, the whole article is the Manchester clubs in the summer will be battling for Elliot Anderson. Some articles say Man City are in pole position, and some have it more of a sort of a level playing field. And we're just thinking about it as from the player's perspective and his management team, even though there is sort of more of a draw for Pep, Manchester United, you could argue, is more of a overall a better prospect than Man City is, because if you think of while as things stand, and irrespective of who you could see Man United appointing, the manager is clearly in Man City's favour. But then you could counteract that by saying that if you take it over a 5-year period, you'd say it's very, very likely that Pep won't be there in 5 years' time. So it's that kind of less of an issue. So the manager, as things stand, you'd obviously put in Man City's favour. But over the 5-year period, it's not necessarily as clear as that. Then look at sort of path to the starting 11, you'd say is more in Man United's favour, just based on where they are. But at that same time, with the if you were to put an Elliot Anderson in the place of Casemiro, you say that's a massive jump. And so you'd say Elliot's part of the starting 11, you'd say is easier to see in a Man United, and you'd see his I could see his personality fitting in more in Man United. To that same point of course there'd be some personality based things, but in terms of my mind immediately goes to would be if I was in his sort of agent's position. Well, of course, money talks. You'd be trying to guard against a move similar to how it's gone for Calvin Phillips. And I can't even remember where Calvin Phillips is. Is he? He's not at Ipswich. Is he back? Oh, he's at Sheffield United. Right, okay. Sort of in terms of he made the move to Man City and it just didn't pan out. And of course, you could easily say that that's sort of down to the player. It is where it isn't in terms of if you haven't got a clear path to the first team and you're under Pep, then that could easily knock anyone's career slightly down. Of course, it's then on to the player to come back from that. But still, it's I would be wanting to seriously think about that not happening, to at least posing that discussion to that would what I'd be thinking if I was in Elliot Anderson's team's position. Naturally, of course, it's down to the player, and if one camp's offering 200,000 a week and the other one's offering 150, then that's not even a decision. But it's the I can see to me. Well, Stephen, I'm just seeing whether this changes everything. Rodri, Kovacic, maybe. I mean, seeing this, then you can sort of semi-understand it. But a lot of these players, Grealish doesn't even play in his position. Kovacic, you can make the argument, but has he even played this season? Don't even believe he has. But yeah, nevertheless, even with this article, you'd say that the only category that you'd say is in Man City's favour, well, the two, is the overall health of the squad right now and the manager that's currently in situ. But then again, as I mentioned, if you look at this over a 5-year period, as you'd like to think a move like this, you'd look into sort of a bigger picture. I'd argue that Man United is more of a is not as much of a is still as much of a tantalising prospect than Man City is, given the path of the first team is a lot clearer. Their first 11 at the very least is a lot better than sometimes people portray it is. And whether it be from a branding and a sort of a social media perspective, it'd open up a lot more doors if you went to Man United. Along with that, so that'd be what would be going through my mind at the minimum, but so no, then we perfect. That's on mute. Happy days. But yeah, it's the. As I said, of course, it's as this sort of article says, if Bernardo Silva and Rodri were to leave, and then you'd say it definitely could go to Man City, but I say to go, that's completely wrong phrasing, but I can't see either of those leaving in the summer, so it's sort of a null and mute point, because in the respect of 1 second, so nice. Just logging into my Steam so I can get the games up. 1 second. XRB Q3. XRB Q3. Perfect. But yeah, but at the point at which Elliot and his camp will be looking at moves, I'd find it hard to believe that they'd move on from Bernardo Silva. And while, yeah, it's but yeah, I'd still maintain that Man United is just a much of a tantalising prospect, and it's just as appealing than Man City would be, even if Bernardo and Rodri were to leave. But from the simple fact of the main draw, you'd say, is the squad position as it currently stands and the manager. But as Guardiola is, you could easily say, is due to move on, then that's less of a draw. And obviously the squads are in different positions, but Man City are just as much of a transition as Man United are. So what varying degree of rebuild would you rather be a part of? And this one I didn't like reading, but it's naturally an important subject to bring up, and it's this whole the brief booze from stopping for players looking to that are observing Ramadan, and it's for God's sake. I understand those particular people have got so much, feel so bad about themselves, so angry about life, that any opportunity to voice their displeasure, they'll take it. But seriously, of a societal thing is that is do me a favor and just educate yourselves, and if it was me having my way, then they wouldn't be allowed back into stadiums. But that's overreacting to a degree, but you get my point. It's of all things to be angry about is that they're stopping for a minute to let players experiencing Ramadan, great. There's a lot of bad things in the world, and stopping to allow player to observe Ramadan is not one of them. So better direct your anger towards things that are more meaningful. Oh, it's 2-2 in the Old Firm. You can't do much more than that, to be fair. Double save from Butland, but yeah, it's just like it's the just trying to think a way of putting it. It's the I understand that people have no patience about anything now, and everyone needs that constant source of feel good or distraction from the things that are constantly bringing them down or the bad things about their life. But of various avenues to display that particular anger and emotion. People are observing Ramadan and something that's imperative to their identity and who they are. There are more important things to channel that towards than something as trivial and as towards something like this. And it's just, as much as people say I'm entitled to do or say whatever I want, well, that is true. But it's is this really making the world a better place? And there's no way in country earth that this is moving anything forward. So move on with your lives. Try and actually make a difference for once. This is nice. It made. It's naturally on Victor Gyökeres, and it's the my overall takeaway from this sort of topic and article, well, the topic really is we're very quick to judge players, and naturally people will put that on the fee they transferred for. But if there's any sort of takeaway from, you'd say, strikers of recent past, is that it takes a while, that irrespective of players getting better at a younger age, to be a top striker, it's still something that takes time and maturation. It's something that we're starting to see in Victor Gyökeres. We're seeing that in Benjamin Šeško. It's maturing into the striker that people want them to be takes a lot of time, and I understand people have the patience of a gnat, but still. Yeah, that'd be my overarching takeaway. Just even though, yeah, it's strikers especially, and with everyone sort of being more and more mentally fragile nowadays, to be that sort of ruthless striker will take even longer than people expect. But yeah, it's the whole thing. It'll take time, but in today's society where people are more mentally fragile, and you'd say one of the key attributes of a top striker is to be ruthless and sort of be mentally strong, that arguably will take even more time for people to develop. So just it'll come good in the end. So that's all there is to say about that. Before we head stateside with the final article, is Newcastle losing at home to Everton. It's just my overarching takeaway is Newcastle are very much in a precarious position and are sort of in a similar vein to Crystal Palace in the respect of, I call them one of the couple domino clubs in terms of it would take one or two players or managers, or let's say two people, to leave, and the whole, that's being too melodramatic, but a large portion of the house is going to come down, because you'd say, right, okay, what could happen in the summer? It's hard. It's not going to be England with Thomas Tuchel extending, but there's always that rumour of Eddie Howe being linked with other positions. Whether it be Roy Keane and his sort of endorsement for him as the Man United manager. I think it's a matter of time before Guimaraes leaves. Tonali has been more recently linked with a move away, whether it be back to Serie A or I think it was Arsenal. So you got two high-profile players that could leave. You're sort of the more eye-catching names. Anthony Gordon more recently has been linked with, I think, moved to Arsenal, which I think would be a really good move. You then go sort of a step down to sort of like a Tino Livramento or a Lewis Hall. Point being, if a sort of a Guimaraes was to leave, and the sort of the domino effect that could have on other players, and they haven't done a good enough job, I believe, in once they had that initial foundation of Pope, Tino, at that point it was Shah before they brought in Chow, Byrne or Botman, and Lewis Hall. Then you got the midfield three of Guimaraes, Tonali, Joe Linton, Gordon, Murphy, and Isak before he moved. They've done such a poor job of the players they brought in, like a sort of a, as much as he's a nice player, a Harvey Barnes or a Jacob Ramsey, or who am I missing? Those kinds of players, they have a lot of the signings they brought in have either haven't adequately filled the players they brought in to replace or move the squad forward. They haven't done either. So it's sort of, they haven't moved the club or team forward, so therefore you're standing still. And if you're standing still, you're getting overtaken by other clubs that are moving things forward. So it's no real surprise, and it's sort of both understandable and sort of galling, because I think it's sort of poor directorialship and leadership in both the footballing department and the club overall. But yeah, it's that's not quite tough to take. I don't support anyone, but it's with everything that sort of where the club, the sort of the pinnacle they got when they won the Carabao Cup, find that sort of frustrating, because the team could have been built a lot better than I think it has. Like even you look at that midfield three of the Joel Linton, Tonali, Guimaraes tandem. One arguable way they could have moved the team forward and sort of evolved their style and all that kind of stuff while keeping the physical nature of their brand of football is sort of a generic, a stereotypical number 10. So like I think it's in Jai or whatever his name is at Everton, sort of a 10 that can sort of break the lines, and a completely different profile of player to give the team a slight tweak in their identity. That kind of player, and actually sort of the Harvey Barnes, you wanted him to become the winger that you could then be worth, 75 to 100 million, and it wasn't. Well, hasn't panned out that way to date. The Jacob Ramsey signing for 40 odd million, which, as much as it's nice to have bodies in midfield, you'd probably say he's sort of a nice player, but doesn't really move them forward either. And outside of Chow, who else? They haven't brought in anyone really. Naturally, a sort of wider point is the constraints of PSR, but still, it's yeah. I mean, the final two are sort of relating both to the Patriots, but it's the fresh rumours of the Patriots being interested in Max Crosby, and I imagine most of the NFL would be interested in Max Crosby. But the overarching takeaway that I had is, from a Raiders perspective, and I'm firmly of this belief, I do not understand what the Raiders get from trading Max Crosby, because if you look at the Micah Parsons trade as a barometer, then the sort of the 2 first rounders and something else, would be a day 3 pick or a role player. I do not see that as worthy, because one of those first rounders you'll be looking to draft his replacement, and while people will say we can get an edge rusher in free agency, but if you're getting him in free agency, there's no way in God's green earth you're getting someone with the same level of output, so it'll be a downgrade in that regard. So you're not going to adequately replace him do you know what I mean? You're not going to replace him in some way or form. It's not a guarantee that first rounder would pan out. And so therefore that role player or day 3 pick and that additional first rounder, I do not see the merit in losing the leadership and being a locker room fulcrum that you need to do the rebuild that they're about to go through. You need those foundational players, and while I'd be tempted to even extend them even further just to put the doubters to bed, you'd still be able to get something for him in a year or two's time, and while his value may not be there, it's still a dart at the dartboard, and you always need those edge rushers. And do you know what I mean? I do not see the merit in trading him now when you're at the infancy of the rebuild and the package you could get back. You need those kinds of players, and if you have a good edge rusher, then why give that up as they're in scarce demand? And because a first and a role player, if you have those locker room presences, if I can get my words out, then that makes it more likely that the players that you draft will end up succeeding, because there's a goal in the Palace game. Wow, what a start that is for Palace. Let's see how Man United respond from that. But yeah, I just don't see the merit. Yeah, I don't see it. And then well, I can understand the adding of AJ Brown. You're very much as much as you'd like the player's ability, but you could easily see the AJ Brown, Stephon Diggs sort of wanting to kill each other by the end. Or it's hard to. You could easily see them falling out incredibly quickly, but yeah, that's all there is to say about it. So then let's load arc threaders. So that didn't update, which is the joy. Done. Cool. So that's all good. That's happy. Be interesting to see how Man United respond from that, because naturally, one of the foibles you'd say from Man United in months and years past is their mental fragility, and be a test for them going down 1-0 early, especially for a Lenny Yorick. I mean, you're seeing it from the replay. He sort of got a bit bullied by Lacroix. So, right. So, very much last time out, we were in a push for the projects rather than the quests, but I got that. Let's give that a go. Is there anything else I really need? Don't think so, because I do a bit of trimming of my loot. It's a pissability. Goal in the Brighton Wolves game, so it's Brighton from the looks of it. God, finish. What, Minter? No, it's Gomez. Let's sell them for 4k. I don't completely... Yeah. 6 still. And let's sell that. Not really much of a shotgun carrier, to be honest, so... I mean, I can sell one of them. Because synthetic fuel, can be used and recycling, can be thrown. Yeah, why not? Keep that because I remember one of the let's sell 11 of them because getting goal in the Fulham game. Hope it's not fucking Wilson. Of course it is. Damn it! I got Tottenham in an awful position. Really bad. So I got shields. I got that. So therefore, have I got... So I haven't got them. So therefore, I need to go into here and make 2. So yeah, 2 of these. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, so actually, final thing, workshop before we perhaps say floor or ram. That's a different game entirely, but cool. Yeah, I'll do. Oh, the matriarch. What joy. What do you say? So because the Man United Palace game seems to be the less of a bad bunch from a game perspective, that's the game I got on. And Yora does not look comfortable at all. Does he? He looks all over the place. Right, so I need to go up there.
Let's move to that location. Looks like a matriarch is nearby. We never saw arc like this during the first wave. Don't engage it unless you're ready for a hard fight.
So still the aim of the game is projects, so it's just kill everything every little arc that I see. Even them. Is it a bad idea to take a pot shot from here? Well, actually went pretty well. Going up to this maybe a little bit. Oh, it's alright. Search. Need the spotter relay. Let's go and take out these little cherubs. Hopefully none of them are the bomber. Oh, there's a lot of them. I do not like them from... Let's jump on this chair. Can I jump on it? Nice. What are they? Sloppy pass. Let's focus on killing this particular point in time. Hello, Puppet. Let's go up this way. To this one. So that... Right. Okay, so they've got... Right, so that's 3 of them. Nice. Right, so we got company outside, by the way. Oh dear. Reload. Shit. So it was this one on the stairs. Was it this one? I think it was. Cool. Actually, it's, I don't need ammo. So let's just quickly do a corpse rerun. Because I need them for... that one. One's on the roof over... what gun is that? Does anyone know what gun that is? Can I ask, what gun is that? Is that like that Aphelion or whatever it's called?
This Jupiter.
Jupiter, okay. Suits. Suits? So I've got a lot of these. It's me. It's me again. Fair play.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Ah, we're all good. Wasp. I can go back up there to evac. How long have I got for that one? That one's 4 minutes. So probably you'd want to get this and then just get out. But still, I might as well just have a rummage around, see what there is. No. Am I in danger here? Rubber. Feels moderately in danger, but not completely. I suppose it'd take one thing just to go. I got those right by me, so I'm tempted just to move off now. Let's continue to be greedy. that. No. I'm just going to evac out at this particular point. Let's go help this guy out and at the same point. I do feel slightly in danger now. Not gonna lie. Let's grab this. That's something I already grabbed. Let's go over to this corpse. I think it's this one. Maybe this one, won't it? Thank you. So now let's evac out. God, bodies all over the shop. So what I'll do, it's better to... So might as well get that and just have a quick rummage around. So this is a spotter, I think. I think I've already grabbed that, but I have. I know I've already grabbed. I'm actually going over checking just to kill time at this particular point. So this one looks like I haven't grabbed it, and it hasn't. Super. Oh, Mazraoui's right, okay. Grab that, grab that. Just check anyone. Oh, there is someone else. So while that's going on, I want to have a look at the, I think it called it, I couldn't quite understand because of his accent. Jupiter Arc Raider's gun. Oh, okay. It's a gold. Slow handling, difficult to use. It seemed like it's good for pot shots. But yeah. Skip. Cool, so let's go to there. Let's sell that, because fundamentally it's pointless. Let's repair that, because it's got a really good point. Cancel. So that was this thing. Split stack, 2 and 1. Split stack, confirm. Oh, I can't. That makes sense. So let's sell that, even though I don't have any shotgun ammo. So that's good. Kirsty. So let's then go to Raider Projects Trophy Display. Wasp, let's commit. So that we got. Let's commit to that, which we've got. Spotter relay, we haven't got any. And that we might as well go ahead with. So, yep. It's that. So let's then go back to there and do a quick sweep just to make sure there's no left over. Yeah, so we got a lot of them, so I can just sell them at this particular point in time. Didn't use any of them, so we're all good on that front. Durham cloth. Okay. Didn't even know I had this. Oh, that was what I got from doing the thing. Ah, okay. All you understand now. Right, so let's just quickly check on traders and just what bits and bobs they have that I may need. So that's seeds, so that's pointless. Well, it's...
Fine. What do you need?
Excuse you. Claim. Delete. Cool.
Come on in. Let's get this done.
Maybe not.
Make up your mind. I don't have all day.
So it's...
Raider.
That's overpriced for 15, surely. Hull cracker. Is that a shot? Right, okay, that's fine. Renegade, I can already got the blueprint to make for that. Cool, fine. So therefore, let's go to Stella Montis, because that seems the more likely one that we get the increased loot value. Do we need anything else? Probably an extra bandage, pro medical bandage. That would probably be the... Let's do that. Cool, fine. Workshop, medical, lab. Cool, that's all good. I'm happy with that. That can be there. That one's for the defibrillator, so let's go to that. Let's equip. Let's not equip all three. Let's split stack 2 and 1. Let's then send that stack to my stash. Let's put that in there. And I am happy. Cool. Nice. Cool. So let's get the flashlight on and fast, and we'll head straight to medical. Oh, I'm miles away. That's great news for the parish.
Keep your eyes peeled up there. There are plenty of dangers hiding in the dark, and Ark is being extra vigilant.
I've literally no idea where I am at this particular point in time. No idea. So I need to go to there.
Let's move to that location.
Cafeteria? If I would know... I don't understand where any... Oh, I'm here! Oh! That's handy. I need to go down... Yeah. Oh dear! Just realised what I did. Oh, is it shut off now? That's annoying. Move! Jesus, wet.
Let's go to the loading bay.
Just trying to think of what to do because I'm about to lose my gun, so I may just evac out at this particular point in time.
Let's head home at the lobby metro.
Because I didn't realise how low my gun was. What's in here? Arc, probably? Don't need any of them. Great shots. Oh yeah, can I kill him with one of these? Oh, maybe an idea. Let's get that first before we get Tweedle blower upper my way. Excellent. So I can now get rid of these. Hello, wherever you are. Yeah, I'm all good. We got that thing to intend with. That one. It was fundamentally useless, but everything had been looted, so I didn't really have much of a choice.
First all the new arrivals, then Ark finding our hatches. People really are in need of something to calm the nerves.
One. I've been pestering.
You've got that post-boom confidence. I respect it. Those off parts did some serious damage, huh? Those Hornet stings can really mess you up if you're unlucky. And even if you destroy one, you're still wasting a ton of ammo. Now, I've been working on a more elegant air. Take these latest designs. Without those Hornets ruining our day, we'll stand a much better chance to fend off Ark.
So Hornet, right, okay. So I have to get one of... Gee, that's going to be difficult. Cool, fine, I'm happy. Let's get this out of the group. There we go. Tempted to give that a go again. Let's repair it. Let's send to the stash and let's get this one back out. Let's get that, because it was a Hornet that we wanted, wasn't it? Actually, no, it's not a Hornet for that. We're focusing on the... Actually, I'm changing my mind again. We're going back for this one. Cool, so then let's workshop, because I need to, in reality, make 2 the Durham cloths. And so I could then go to my medical lab and make 2 of these. That's all good. I'm still got that. So these ones I can sell now because I don't need to. Yeah, it's fine. Play. Cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly go to the toilet. Guess who's back? Back from pink. Let's go back again. Let's see if I can craft a better gear bend for my medium gun. A extended medium. Is that worth? It's. Might as well. Right, I'm not going to be down here again, am I? I'm where I need to be. Perfect. Why do I get the sense there is a...
Earning the midnight oil raider? Just be careful. Plenty of loot to go around, but Ark is being extra watchful.
Right. Nice. Making sure to close doors just so I get a bit of... I can then control what's... I'm hoping because I've been spawned into the right place for what I need, I end up with... How? I'm going to come back out and I'm just going to pop your head off. Can I go out? It'd be scary if they could open doors, wouldn't it? Hello. So that's me done, isn't it? For this particular one, part of the... Ah, once you get them. If only I studied more French at school. I can just eat. So hopefully, because everyone was in there, these bits have been oh no, they've been looted. Bonjour! Reality, I shouldn't be saying bonjour. People get misconstrued that I speak French. Thank you. Thank you. Worst comes worst, I can sell both of them. That doesn't sound overly friendly, I'm going to be honest. What gun is that? Stitcher, that's nothing. Great Mullen. Get up! I gotta evac out, because I'm pretty much... Oh. Maybe not! Nice. You're where I want you now. So I can then go through here. Let's breach this. Damn it. I started halfway through, so I thought, ah. Don't worry. Oh. Bonjour. Might as well just go for it, you know? Yes. Whoops. That blue cheese.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Hello.
Wait, is that me?
Nice. Cool. Pretty much got what we wanted and just got out, to be honest. Not really much more to... Yeah. So I already got that, so I can sell. Earn and consume, thank you very much. That nice man. That I don't need. That can... I thought I'd be able to stack, no? Recycle. What can I sell? Doobie doob. Let's sell. Let's see how many. That's an extra stack, so sell. Send to stash. Send. I could probably send off. Send to stash. Sell. Sell that. Sell that. I can just make that, can't I? So, nice. Even though it's sort of a bad deal, but it's still, I don't need it. I won't use it. So, makes sense. Recycle. Okay, let's sell them. Coal. Let's recycle that. Nice. Recycle. Okay, so let's send that to stash. Then let's go to workshops. Scrappy and get you. Okay, let's then go to traders. Raiders rather. Projects. Trophy display. This one. Commit resource. So this one I can then, that was the masky thing. I can then sell the remainder masky thing. And you then get a spotter relay. Spotter relay outriders. Drones are great. Yeah, it's got to keep killing them then. So it's cool. Wonder if there's a purple thing on here. You got purple that. Purple of them, light mag, shotgun choke, silencer, stable stock.
You can't take any out to the practice.
Come on in, friend.
Cool. So cool. Do I need anything else? Let's get 20 more bullets. Actually, I don't need bullets. Cool. That's all good. Just waiting for that to go. Cool, blue gate. Let's go. Hokies. So we're spotter hunting.
Hey, Apollo here. The cultural archives in Stellamontis are pretty well guarded, so don't forget to hum a suspenseful tune while you search for those movies.
I'm not sure what point that message is when you're playing a completely different map, but there we go. Well, let's go over there then. Hi. I see why you're running this way. We would go up, this way, round and up and around type. My God, Spurs look awful. I'm repeating myself, but still. Very little spotters to choose from. Nice. Might as well get this. I see absolutely no spotters whatsoever. Nah, not really that bothered. Go over to there, maybe? It's not what we're after. Not sure whether I need to rethink my tactics and just... Do you mind? The thing we need is nowhere to be found. Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
Varsågod att börja förändra det bra.
Didn't really have what we were after, so let's move on. Poor touch. Poor touch. Come on. Damn it! Stop moving! I mean, what is up with my mouse today? This could be really bad. Pretty good so far. We're after 2. Let's go help this guy out, shall we? Hello, I don't think that's us, so we're all good at this stage. Rocket's not at us. Let's go and grab that. Bonjour! I think it was this. I think I'm... Go over my head, please. No! Sugar my dipstick. Actually, we're fine. We're not fine! Oh, we're fine. Just trying to get a spotter relay. Oh. So this is the spotter that was downed. So it's looking good because there's 4 slots, and that's the spotter relay. Oh, happy days. Should I help this guy out, or is that a bad idea? I am going to be slightly silly. Oh! That was a bad idea. A very, 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 very bad idea. Right. Oh, no, I'm dead. Not the gumdrop buttons. Step bro, I'm stuck. Come on, Dolbo. Oh, red card. Help me! Run, buddy. On the cliff. Oh, the goal scorer. Oh, go on, Bruno. He's in my fantasy team. Go on, son. Step bro. Is there anyone in my proximity? I'm dying really slowly, so I have chance. Don't particularly want on the cliffs if anyone's got able to res. Run, run, run! Don't bother. Let's one. Yeah, go us. That. Let's go with that. Don't want to sound like the squeaky things from Toy Story. You saved my life. You're entirely grateful. Really? Anyway. Want to take these out? Good shot. Good shot. Good shot. Nice. Nice. And we're gonna let it burn, burn, burn. What are you? Bullets for one. All right. Do you need a bandage or anything? Guess not. I guess I'm evacing. Ah, just evac. Makes the most sense. He's doing that. So I shall dance. Cool. So let's then go Raider, projects, trophy that. Let's commit these three. One, that. Cool. So let's sell and you'll see what I'm doing. I prefer round numbers. So I want to go here, workbench. 80, just so I got 2 mags. So let's go to workbench. One of them. Medical lab. One of those. Craft. Cool, I'm fine. Christy. Is there anything else? For the shits and the giggles. I just want to see what this new purple thing that I can buy. Raider, it's from the Moody one. What's her name? Tian Wen.
What? I hope you're his.
Actually, what I'll do, I'll swap them over. No, we won't. Can we get a purple scope?
Hello.
No. Let's repair this. Let's repair this. Confirm. Boom. Nice. Right. Nice. Nice. My God, I'm miles away. Over here. Why did it come down? Go over and grab this one. Good go! Sesko again. currently people are tuning in, and I am spotter hunting. There he is.
The Pilgrim's Peak.
Very good, very nice. No. I'm fine. Yeah, why not? Nice. I could do a 20 mediums if you could oblige. That's light. Why not? Hello.
Hey.
Nice. Nice. It's Bombardier. Hello. No, thank you. They're the... You can't see me. Let's head over for that one. Let's go this way. Hello. Come over here, please. Not behind the tree. I need to go up here. Right, there you are. If you could have a spotter, that'd be great. You don't, super.
We'll be going for a walk just round the block.
Let's go and help these go.
Have you seen any leaper?
Any what?
Yo, have you seen any leaper?
No, I haven't. Sorry, bud.
No worries, bro. I've been looking for them, bro. Like every map, I can't find any.
This is the best map to get them on. I can tell you that. But yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking for them. Where do you reckon I can find them? Where do you reckon I can find them?
Ooh, either this one and Blue Gate, but just hang around the outskirts. That'd be what I suggest.
Yeah, probably.
You're welcome. Oh, that's handy. That's nice, man. There's too many of them around here. I don't want to risk it. Don't want to risk it for the biscuit currently. Let's go into the middle and see if I can get any good shots up. Actually, let's head over here because then that's. I got two. I'd be happy. I would love another one. But beggars can't be choosers. Nice. What's this? Nothing. See if I can get one of them to come from. Where's the corpse? It'd be great if I could see where the corpse was. Oh, it's down here, I think. There it is. Yeah, let's go. Hello. Now I'm... Oh, dear. So that can be replaced with that. That can go there. Now I'm running and quit. Where am I going now? Right, so I got that one that's up there. No, I'm not. Sugar plums. Oh, sugar plums. Right, hang on, let's regroup, right? Where am I going? I could go all the way over there. Because you're... Yeah. There is a bombardier there. I'm not going that way. Just want to evac out at this particular point in time. Ow, my ear. Why is there a bombardier by that one? Grr. Hello. Yeah, you're all good. All good. Can I get up here? I could be able to. I hate when you lose stamina. Okay. Damn, he took all the good bits. Wasn't me.
That wasn't me. You used the rubbish.
Get to the chopper. Nice. Cool. Skill points. Let's do that. Sturdy ankles. Be a good one. So where am I at? So they can go in. Let's go radar projects that commit resources. So therefore one more spotter and we're golden. Let's then 1, 2 that to there. Cool, let's get 30 then. Workshop, gear bench, that. Oh! 40. That's really annoying. I need another 60 then. This gets another 60. Which I mean is add another 20. Okay. God, Maguire's got abs. One more. No thrills. Right, let's just get to the yeet. Let's get up. Might jump over here. Let's go help this guy out, shall we? Oh! I probably helped him out to the point where he went after me. Oh, no, no, no. Let's go down, shall we? Ow. Right. Let's do that. How much did... Oh, it took 25. That's good. Right, so let's go cue that. Bandage that. I'm just gonna stay down here for a bit. Oh, no, I'm not. Hang on. Wait. How do I use it? That one. You're welcome. Be very, very quiet. They're hunting wabbits. You're very welcome. I did a thing. Right, so you've got a bombardier there. You got a bombardier there. Let's get a thing. Well, actually, let's also get the shield. What's that? I don't like wasp. What are you? Oh, hello. Right, so you're there. So I'm quite interested in just... I'm fine. I remain fine. Hey. Yeah, let's go. Hey, guy.
Don't shoot.
I shall mount it. Ooh. Will do.
Head home at the forest air shaft.
Homer copter. Away. Not you. Oh, good save.
Let's go.
What you? I'll do. Loot, still loot. What? Power cell. Let's grab that. Grab that. Anyone else? Check. No. Cool. Workshop. Scrappy. Claim. That one. That one. Okay. Cool. So now let's go. Raider projects. That one. Commit. Nice. Ooh. Right. Oh, not you. Right. Why not? Can I make them? I swear I can make them. I can't. Oh, that means I have to go to Leapers again. That is incredibly annoying. Okay, let's go back over. I got loads of them. I wonder how good the shotgun silencer is. Oh. Nice. It looked pretty good. Let's go back to this. Arc. Right, I'm tempted just to. Can you? Might as well. This looks like one more blue gate to me. About. That's not worth it. So snitcher scanner and a comet igniter for the projects. One more. Cool. So then, as a result, let's go workshop. No, let's go workbench. 1, 2. Yep. How many? So let's go rough 20 bullets. So because I'm doing this, in case there's a leaper, let's send my beloved to stash. Let's then go. So what do you make? Let's recycle that. And clear up some of my loot. Let's recycle that. Why not? 3 of them are all good. That can go there. Let's split stack. Let's then keep that as is, actually. They're Rocketeer drivers. Oh, okay. I thought I was about to get excited then. Okay. Coach D, 5 of them. I'm happy. Let's sell. 'Cause I can get them relatively easily. Cool. What? So we want a snitch thingamabob. Snitch and a comet is what we want for this. Snitch and a comic igniter. Well, keeping our eyes peeled for... Cool.
Let's go to the Olive Grove.
Yeah, you're all good. Where'd it go? There you are. Nice. Hello. So now I need to run around the wilderness and look for one of these comet things. No, I don't need that. Oh, hello, Leaper. My god, it's Dua Leaper. Beep, 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 beep. May have been a bad idea. So let's try and get up. Let's focus on the comet. I'm not going after Leapers just yet. Come on. Right. Why have you stopped standing still? Right. How'd you get me from there? Another one of them. Nice. Right, so let's go over. The fact he's jumping around implies that he's under. He's found someone. I got the shields for this. Yeah, the two that I found were. Let's go up there. So let's. I'm sure I want to get this. Run! Go! Fuck's sake. Don't need that. Hello. See what I can get from you. Need that. Need bullets. That'll do. Woo! Oh, lucky boy. Let's go back up. Didn't mean to jump down here. Nice. Let's just have a look, and I can easily go and evac over there. Yeah, I think I head out. Or evac out, I should say. Wish you could slide down these. Nice. I'm all good at this particular point in time. Don't particularly want to fight these. I'm going to need... Let's run this way then. Come on. Hello. God, look at that bomb. Cool, nice. Nice, let's do that. Let's do that. And that. Cool, that. Cool. Right, I'm just going to go to the toilet. I'll be right back. So I fancy a change of game. So let's exit that. Exit. Let's then update this to... Cool. So this is a blue deck. So I won with the blue. So done that. So let's then one discard. Try this one. Go to pair. Pair, sorry. Right. So now let's go flush. Nice. It's not really... Let's do this one. Scored face. So I need mult as quick as possible because I've lost a scoring opportunity in reality. So face cards. One's that. What have I got? 10 and I've got a straight. Pair maybe? Pair to start? Or should I just... That's fundamentally a pointless thing. So I need to really leverage my face cards at the very beginning better. So that's going to get a mult, so I can then group that with that. Nice. 7. That's a lucky card. I'm gonna do that. Damn it. Got no money, so we play. Oh, that's fine. So, face cards. Let's get a pair to start, because then that I've still got a flush. Well, actually, planning for cards is pointless. So, Patera used face cards, so that currently you can go do one for all intents purposes. Should I keep that back? No, win it straight right now. So every opportunity I have to take a terror, I need to upgrade that. Planet, no. Times 4 of a hand. No. Converts 3 to diamonds. I'm going to keep it, actually. Cool. So, are you a face card? Tis question. Let's play. So you're not a face card, right? Okay. So because I have an extra discard, I haven't got anything. So for all intents and purposes, I want to get right. I have a pair, but that's fundamentally useless. For God's sake, I'm really making an ass of this. Nice. The Joker gains every time a playing card is added to your deck. So I want to go that, and I can think about that one. Used. Okay. Well, card stays in your hand. No, I want that one. So because... Yeah, so therefore... I want to use that on you because... So therefore, times 2. Get in there. Add it to your deck. Not sure. Let's keep that because I want to keep it. Tarot upgrades that. That's a pair. Is that I have to be incredibly frugal. That's why. Playing cards. What blind am I on? That could really help. Okay. I'm going hard now. Because of that. Bomb. So I'm going to upgrade that. Spade, steel card. That one. Can need all the melts I can get in order to grow. Use. +5. I want melts. I don't want chips. Any others? So that's a times 10. Okay. Converts 3 to spades. Right. So I can, in reality, go bomb, 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 bomb. Use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play. Cool. So in reality, because of that one, I get more money that way. Cool, so now we're talking. Right. Worst comes to worst, I can just use it and then let's plan it. Rerolls cost 2. I got the cash, so let's go for it. No. Buy. Open. Straight flash. Let's go for that one. That's more likely. So I want to boost that. Play. All diamonds are debuffed. Right. Select 2 cards, convert the left into the right. Okay. Let's keep that. Nice. I know that's debuff, but might as well play it just to. Okay. Oh, that's alright. Got 3 hands left. So let's just do that. Because I want to keep per discard. So I get $8. Boom. Nice. So let's do what I normally do. So let's do that. That's good because it keeps leveling that up. It's times. It's. Let's do that. That's times 8. 3 into spades. To a random joker. That's times 9 so times 10 times 9 times 4. That is purely to help buff up that. Use. So that's times 10. Both are times 10 now. Times 4, times 5. So therefore that can go when I'm happy with that. But in the nicest possible way, I'm kind of happy with. So then might as well put that next to each other. Times 5. Still. Okay, so that can go potentially. Let's do the 3 in a row. So if I do this, what's going to happen? Nothing. It didn't count for scoring, so. Nope. Planets, playing cards. Why not? Might as well. Pair, straight. None of these are really any use. But hey ho. Retrigger. Cool. That's times 11, so that's now more worthy than that in terms of mold. But that one's just to help crate them. So this is going to score because of that. And it's an inadvertent discard. Like so. I'm going to do that and try and save the discard because of that reason. Like so. don't think. I reckon I go that. No, it's not worth it. All spades are debuffed. Okay. So let's do this. Use. So they're there. That creates 2 random. So use. So that to times 14. Justice. Enhance 1 card into a glass card. So that's something that I may use, but it's not. Because of that, it can't be a face card. So let's use it on you. That then goes to times 15 and turns into a steel card. So we might as well make that you. So that's a times 16 mult. Okay. Right. Stays in the hand. Spades are debuffed. We got. I want to get something on the board, but. Nice. Not getting the planets that I want, and it's really starting to annoy me now. I'm gonna do that because it should get Mal. Yeah, it'll get me over the line. Cool. Tarot. Doesn't hurt. Use. So I want to get this. For that very reason. Actually, because I've got that, so I'm going to go these ones. Nice. So because that's a guaranteed 10 mil. I think that's worth it. Sell, buy, tarot to upgrade. Doubles money, max 20, no. So they're not. It's not. Worth a go. That is not a bad because of that one. So they're 10, 10, 20. That creates a tarot. So the next one to upgrade is that, and then that one's Lex. Right. 44. Right. Bonus cards, 30 chips. Let's make them the bonus cards because they ultimately will score anyway. Okay, so let's go that. No, that one, that one, that one. So that's fine. So I've got at least a pair, so I need to get something out of these. I reckon I just give it and live and let live. Nice. Even if that goes down to 0, I'm quite happy with it being. Let's mute that chat for 8 hours. Nice. That's a nice pack. Converts left into right. Willow. So let's do. Converts the left into the right one. So I want to select. Let's go that and that. Left converts the left into the right. So let's do that one. Okay. Let's add playing cards. So hopefully it's a face card. So that's when it scores. We need all the mults we can get. One consumable slot. Why not? Next. Cool. Steel card. Let's do that one. Use. That's going to score. But. I just want to get some scores on the doors. That's really annoying now. I shouldn't have done that. That's so. Because I need 2 to upgrade. Into a glass card. Destroy 2 selected. Might as well. Oh, look at me go. Nice. I need to get through this hand. Good. That's why I did that. It should get me over the line. These are really not going for me. Well, I understand what the red trigger is now. That's good. That's a nothing. Nice. These are playing cards and planets, that's good. 1 of 3 planets. 2 pair. I always like a 2 pair. Play that. Next round. So that left into the right converts the left into the right. Okay. Converts the left into the right one. So let's use that. So that's more malts in my hand. Let's use. No, so that's another one. Kushti. Hang on. It's not giving me the... I need to do that, don't I? Straight struggle. Nice. All face cards are debuff. That's great news. How on earth am I going to do this? I was trying to get a Gonna have to. This could go either way. This really could. I need to get rid of these. They're pointless. got a flash on. Okay, I have to go for that. Okay, I have to get that out of the way. Just so that's gone now. Yes. That was flipping close as well. I can get both of these. I'm going to try and understand this one. I guess. So no, that's just a ×2 mult. Right, okay. Problem with these mults is they're essentially close my hand, because that's all I got to work with now. So I need to add cards to this. Might as well. Flip. Oh, it does work. Nice. Hmm. That was stupid. Oh, ew! Right. What on earth do I do here? My cards have been crap in terms of these planets. These really are. 3 of a kind, why not? That's alright, it's fine. I'm gonna play this. Ah, son of a bitch. Let's try now. I think I need to go really hard for this. My only option, I think. I think this is the end. going down the riskier. So the next hand is going to have to be my big daddy hand. So the question is, I reckon I just get rid of all three and just go three of a kind. That's my best form of that. Oh, and so I got 3 clubs. Hang on. Oh, it doesn't even help me. So I'm going to have to try to. So I need to make 3 of those clubs. So I'm going to make that a club, that a club, that a club. Let's make all those clubs. And then let's just hope for the best, because we might as well go all guns swinging. Like so. Yes! Holy... Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. Endless mode, let's go. Oh. To a wild card. Let's use that. Might as well. Why not? Don't really care. Let's do this. What on earth can I do with this? One second. Right, hang on. Nice. I think it's at the point where I need malts now. Like, let's sell you, buy you, because I'm in a club, even though it's it's a planet. What is the planet gonna do now? Bonus. Let's reroll. Stop giving me steel. It's starting to get really annoying now. Let's convert this one into a steel. Because I feel like it. Converts the left into the right. Right. So let's then go. Let's do this. Let's then do... This may be the end, but I'm at this point in time, I'm not particularly that fussed. Yeah, I've gone a bit too heavy on the Jesus. Right. Three or fewer. Let's go with Terror. I've got the cash. Into wild card. Right, malts. I need them. Let's use you. Arcana. That's a 2 into malts. Can that work as well? Nice. I don't particularly want to play you because I think it's after 3. Nice. Well, hello. I think I need to go hard for this. Yeah, I'm screwed. So go that. Yeah. Right. Right. Oh, I see what that chip is for. I see. Right. Right. I am tired, I'm exhausted, and all those other kinds of words. I'm going to end it there. It's been a pleasure as always. Have a good evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are. I'll be live next at 7 p.m. on Tuesday.